Swiftly here at Insight Gaming, and let's get right into this video. Etrian Mystery Dungeon. This might be my favorite game on the handheld console at this moment. I really have no idea how to explain this game besides amazing. It takes a real level of thought to even give this game the words it deserves. But here it goes. Etrian Mystery Dungeon may not have the best storyline, but it definitely makes up for that in the long run. Its story consists of get this item, bring it back, save this person, and capture this villain. Though the missions seem childish and very irritating at times, the way you play through them is completely different. In Etrian Mystery Dungeon, you really have to think when it comes to building your team, equipping gear, and thinking about how to get through this dungeon. Though it plays like a traditional mystery dungeon, there's much more to this. But swiftly, Pokemon made the first mystery dungeon! If I hear one more person say Pokemon created the first Mystery Dungeon series, I might go insane. Though I am a big fan of Pokemon, and I like giving credit where credit is due, Pokemon did not create the Mystery Dungeon series. Although I have not played any of the Etrian Odyssey RPG series, I now very much want to. This game makes you feel like you are really a character you play as. And the best part about this RPG, it plays like a traditional RPG. You have your basic roles, tank, attack, healing, and so on. Not only is the gameplay great, but personally I felt the graphics to be very charming and it worked very well with how the game is displayed. The game really takes you into the scenery with open arms. From talking to characters with standstill artwork screens to actually playing and being in a dungeon to rescue someone or having a run-in with a villain you have to kill. Though this game is absolutely amazing, there is one thing I can say for young children who play this game. This game is very unforgiving and very adamant about how you do certain things. If you do not have your team balanced to perfection, a simple error can make you lose your gear, your money, and your bank. Although there is a bank and a place where you can store your gear, you will want to carry money along with you, so that way if you run into like a mystery shop, you can easily buy anything you need while you're in the dungeon. Because when you come back to the dungeon, you know it will be completely rearranged. Although they could have done a better job with the story mode, they did an amazing job by designing this game, and I wish that Pokemon would take some pointers in their design mystery dungeon games, although I guess Pokemon can't really have swords, armor, and other items to help them through dungeons, although still, it would be a cool effect. The cool thing about a Mystery Dungeon series is that if you trace it back, you can trace it back all the way to the SNES days. Though many of the Mystery Dungeon spin-offs and the original series has not been released to North America or anywhere else besides Japan really, it's still a cool thing to think about. Personally, I feel as if Atlas did a great job with the making of this game. Besides the story being a little dull, there's really nothing I can complain about. And who knows, maybe the story is a little dull because I haven't played any of the other Etrian Odyssey games. If you have recently picked up a 3DS and are looking for a fun action RPG to play, I would recommend you Etrian Odyssey Mystery Dungeon. Personally, I enjoyed this Mystery Dungeon a little bit more than the past couple Pokemon Mystery Dungeons that have came out. Swiftly, don't make me come in there and make you see Arceus. Though this game is not a masterpiece, it is very close to one, especially for a Mystery Dungeon series. I would like to see other companies make a spin-off as good as this for Mystery Dungeon series. Not only did they incorporate the main basis of Mystery Dungeon series into this game, you could definitely see the pure personality of Etrian Odyssey in this, and that is really something you have to look at. Taking someone else's formula and putting your own personal flair in it is very hard to do. Here from Insight Gaming, I give this game an 8.25 out of 10, due to the fact how amazing everything was. And I didn't even need to talk about the soundtrack. Be sure to leave a like.
Swiftly, you're fired on account of saying this is better than Pokemon. Get out!